Guys, welcome to Asapu Art. Today we'll be doing this pen line drawing. For this I've used black pen and I've used over here the Brewster fine liners, and if you don't have this you can use a simple black gel pen, and for the coloring I've used the watercolor cakes from Campbell. So let's get started. So here I have taken made a rough draft with the pencil. I'll be outlining each of the part with the pen, black liner, and after that you can take a screenshot of the outline made and then you can draw it, and then you can start with the shading or the lines which you're going to draw along with it. Okay, so this was the sketching which I have done with the pen. You can if you want, you can take a screenshot of this and just draw it, and then after this we'll try the line shading and the line works on this drawing. This is the basic sketch outline, and after this we'll start with the shading. So for the steps I've used a simple technique, like you have two lines over here, okay, and leaving some space you have another line. So what I do over here is that I just, for the thinner one, I'm just filling the space with diagonal strokes like this, and towards the corners of the steps I'm just ejecting the strokes like this from one side on one and from the other side. For the lower part I'm doing it like this. That's how I've done the steps of the. Want to give little more depth to it, you can again go ahead with your strokes again and give them diagonally to give them little more depth and darker shade to it. Similarly, in the same way I've done my vases also, the flower pots. So they're just like this, and then I have just given diagonal strokes like this from one end. It's very simple. You just hold your pen close and you push it from this corner and then leave it. When you go up, just leave it out like this. Just push it like this and leave it halfway. Then you get a darker stroke at this corner and lighter as you go away from it. That's how I've done my vases or the flower pots. And then I have this leaves and the plants. Okay, so few of the plants which I've drawn is I've just made in this way, just making V's both sides and making it like this. The other plant which I have done is I have just randomly made little broader leaves, and between them, if you want, you can just fill the spaces between the leaves at few spaces and then leave it other side also in the same way. Now one more flower pot. What I've done is I've used the simple hatching technique over here, just making my strokes like this on one side, okay, and then again giving it a cross shape like this coming from the other side, okay. So this also gives a good look, and on the top you can create a thicker rim of it and then shade it or keep it in a darker tone, and on this you can give the leaves like, long leaves. I haven't tried anything, trying to create my leaves very beautifully. The simple leaves which we have done. For a few bigger plants or the leaves, you can just make the leaves and give some shades like this. Push it across and make the shades like this for the leaves. And there are few flower pots on the wall as well, this oval shape. For this I have used horizontal strokes like this from one side, just horizontal lines like this. The same way as we have drawn the diagonal strokes, in the same way we have drawn the horizontal strokes as well. So between each of the flower pots, you can see I have given a darker shade, completely made it black. so that it gives a really nice look, and each flower pots have they stand out really nicely between each other. The lines are clear. For the door we have used diagonal strokes over here, and then for the leaves above the door I have used a fine liner 0.2 or 0.3 for the scribbling part, and later on to give depth I have used a fine liner 0.8 or 1 and drawn the leaves so that it gives a little more of the depth to the plant or the climber which is there on top of the door. On the wall, like you have your wall which is going like this and then like this. Okay, so just a few of them, not all at all the places. Just take your own marks and just you can do randomly for few bricks and leave the other bricks. Again randomly you take up whichever brick you want and shade the entire wall accordingly. So now I wanted to add a touch of color, so I thought I'll add green in between the doors and on the windows instead of the plants. So I added a touch of green to my creation. Hope you guys liked today's video. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and do try it out and tag me. Bye. See you next week.